Understanding product strategy and analyzing product opportunity. Maricel Sinato, your reporter for today. What's in a product strategy? Product strategy is a high-level plan describing what a business hopes to accomplish with each product and how it is planned to do so. An answer key to the question such as who the product will serve, how it will benefit those personas, and what are the company's goals for the product throughout its life cycle.
Talk all about product strategy. So for me, a product strategist understands the user needs, the market, and the business goals of the product that they're working on. So it's not just a person who understands, okay, this is how usability works, or I know how to design a UI. They also know what the big picture of what the company is going towards and what the business goals are. They understand the market that they're working in, right? If it's Uber, they understand the automotive market. They understand really the full picture of the product world and the product that they're working on. So there's someone who's able to really understand all sides of the product. Now, another way to look at it is a product strategist can see the big picture, but also knows how to prioritize small tasks. So a product strategist can say, okay, this is where we're going, and these are the little things that we're going to need to do to get in that direction. Now let's have a look at a couple of ways to visualize how that might look. So here's a great visualization from Vince Law. He wrote a great article called WTF is Strategy, which we'll link down in the description. And in this article, he shows essentially where strategy fits into the whole product cycle. So you can see the mission and vision of the company, so that's where the company wants to go. And then at the bottom you see sort of more like the actual executionary tasks, so what are the roadmaps, what's the actual things that we're going to do. And the product strategist sort of sits in between coordinating these two things. You can see that as well here. This is from a great video from Dan Olson, and you have the market and you have the product. So you have your target customer, your underserved needs, then you have the product market fit. So if you have the thing that actually, is the product that these people want, and you have the value proposition, the feature set, and the UX work that has to happen. And the product strategy and the product strategist sort of lives there on the value proposition side. Strategist is almost like a combination of a product manager and a strategist, someone who can actually figure out which way are we going, what is it that we're doing. And a product manager is mostly in most companies someone who's more executing the actual task. Strategist is really someone who understands the user needs, the market, so what's the market that they're in, and the business goals. So you have to have these three things to be a product strategist, and these are the three keys to understanding product strategy for any product that you see on the market.
An effective product strategy should include the following. Product vision. Describe the long-term mission for your product. These are typically written as concise, aspirational statements to articulate the company's hope that the product will achieve. Goals. A product vision should lead to the high-level strategic goals. These goals will in turn influence the team priorities on its product roadmap. Using SMART goal is the best approach to utilize when setting goals for your product strategy. Just like the product roadmap, goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Initiatives are the strategic themes you derive from your product goal and then place to your roadmap. Examples of product initiatives include improve customer satisfaction, increase lifetime customer value, upsells new services, reduce churn, add customer delight, break into new industries or geographical areas, sustain product features, increase mobile adaptation. Why is product strategy important? The importance of product strategy. Number 1, it provides clarity for your company. Delivering the best work when you drop and communicate a clear and well throughout product strategy to your organization. Number 2, it helps you prioritize your product roadmap. a clearer picture of what you hope to accomplish with your product. Number 3, it improves your team tactical decision. Things change along the way and product managers need to adjust to their plans and prioritize to deal with those changes. Key importance of product strategy. Number 1, the market for the product and the specific needs it will address. Number 2, the product key differentiators or unique selling proposition. Number 3, the company's business goal for the product.
How to make products your customers will like. So I was doing a Google Plus Hangout with one of my authors, Dave Curlin, and I got a great question that I wanted to make a video response to. So the question came in from Canero Games, who wrote in to say, what do you need to make products that your target audience would like? So it's a great question, and one that a lot of entrepreneurs face when they're thinking, hey, what products do I make? I gotta make something that I'm excited about, that I know will help my customers. So think about it. One of the most important rules in business is if you want to make money, you have to provide value to your customers, right? That's why people are paying you. You want to make a lot of money, you need to provide a lot of value to your customers. And a lot of times the value comes by solving a pain, solving a problem. If you solve somebody's problem, they'll pay you more for it. The more important the problem it is, the more they're going to pay you for it. So there's two ways to do it. One is you are your customer. Right? You're making it because you have a problem and you've created this product to solve the problem for you. And you know it works for you, you recommend it, it works, you love it, so other people will as well. A great example is Leon Wood Bean, who started LL Bean. He was a hunter, and when he went hunting, he was frustrated that his feet always got wet because his shoes sucked, because the shoes weren't meant for hunting. So he made his own hunting shoe. And how did he know it would work? Because it worked for him, because he was a hunter, because he was his own target audience. And then he sold to other hunters, and they loved it. So that's how he knew. That's how you can know, right? Are you your own customer or not? The second way is, if you're not your own customer, hanging around your customers a lot. Understanding their problem, understanding their needs, being able to talk to them, speak to them, see what they're going through, the biggest challenges they're facing in their companies right now. Right? Talk to those people, really get to know them, and they'll tell you. They may not tell you the solution, you have to come up with that, but they'll tell you their problems, they'll tell you their pain. And if somebody's telling you a big pain, there's an opportunity to potentially solve it. Not your target customer, and you're not close to your target customer, then how are you going to find their major problem and find a product that will help solve it? So that's my advice. The best one is if you are your own customer and you love it, because other people, you know there are other people out there who are just like you who want it too. But if you can't, if you're not your customer, then hang around your customers and get really close to them. Believe.
Market opportunity analysis. What is market opportunity analysis? A tool to identify and access the attractiveness of the business opportunity, unique e-commerce environment, competitions across industry boundary, competition between co-proprietorship, competition and speed of response, new ways to bring value to customer, new ways to reconfigure value change and value system. Market opportunity analysis. A value change, a set of value creating and activities within a firm. A value system, a set of value creating activities connecting a firm with other firm and customer. For value creation. Track value, efficient accessibility, customer empowerment. New value, personalization, extension, community building, and collaboration. Horizontal play, improve functional operation. Vertical play, improve industry-specific business activity. Using a market opportunity analysis framework that revolve around 4 key elements. Customer. Analysis of customers' environment, uncover and meet or underserved customer needs, as well as the market that they occupy. Technology. Analysis of technology environment reveal the readiness, of the particular technology, as well as any other alternative technology on which the manager anticipates deploying the firm offering. Company analysis of company environment provide the current state of the company's resources. Competition analysis of competition's environment reveal the structure of industry and market, key competitors in the market and in the firm, relative advantage to each of the key players.
We learned how to analyze the internal and external environment of a firm. SWOT is a famous framework that allows us to combine the two types of analysis. SWOT is sometimes referred to as an internal-external analysis. The acronym SWOT stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. The first two, Strengths and Weaknesses, are related to a firm's internal environment, while the last two, Opportunities and Threats, consider its external environment. We can use a SWOT analysis when analyzing industries, companies, products, new initiatives, policies, or even people. It is a simple and useful framework that allows us to group and visualize strengths and weaknesses, and to identify potential threats and opportunities that exist in the external environment. In addition, the SWOT framework could be useful when you want to understand the areas in which your firm performs well, and the ones that need improvement. The four elements of SWOT analysis are usually placed in a table which looks something like this. Internal strengths and external opportunities are vertically paired as helpful elements, while internal weaknesses and external threats are paired as harmful elements. Right, so if we perform a company analysis under strengths, we would expect to see its core competences, the areas where the business excels and has a competitive advantage over competitors. An example of a firm's strength could be its strong brand recognition. Weaknesses are areas that need improvement. Such vulnerabilities place a company at a disadvantage when competing against other firms. Usually, the disadvantage results from other companies having a competitive advantage. An example of a weakness is higher cost structure. Opportunities can be seen as favorable factors existing in a company's external environment, in the industry where it operates, and have the potential to improve its current results and competitive positioning. Taking advantage of opportunities depends on how skilled a company's top management team is. To take advantage of an opportunity, the management must be able to recognize opportunities when they arise, and then act accordingly when the time is right. An example of an opportunity is the advent of a new technology the company can exploit to expand its product offering. The last of the four elements of SWOT analysis is threats. Threats arise in a company's external environment and might harm its current business. But if you can identify a threat, you can lessen its impact by taking precautions. An example of a threat is the entry of a strong competitor with access to advanced technology. This is a great overview of the SWOT framework. In our next lesson, we'll conclude the strategy module of the course by applying SWOT in practice. Thanks for watching.